about vocal sound management pointers on breathing, placement, and resonance. Let's begin with breathing. You might have heard from other teachers that you should use your diaphragm when singing. This is because we have longer breath when we use our diaphragm and our neck muscles will be more relaxed. In addition to this, it is important to remember that the diaphragm is an involuntary muscle. You cannot feel or control your diaphragm. Therefore, it's much better not to think about your breath while you are singing. Because when you consciously think about your breath, you will be using your chest muscles, which will cause shorter breath and stiff neck muscles. Let's talk about placement. Placement refers to the proper positioning of the vocal apparatus. The use of perfect pitch influences singers to sing with correct placement with minimal or no supervision by a voice coach. Focusing on the visual melody guide of perfect pitch feature influences correct placement in many singers. Correct placement begins with inhaling as if you're going to yawn. It involves the jaw, the corner of the neck, the soft palate, and the neck. Let's talk about the jaw and the corner of the neck. First of all, your jaw will swing down, like this. Incorrect movement of the jaw is when it juts or when it's stiff. Jutting looks like this. You know when you jut, the sound becomes wrong, like this. Did you hear that? It sounds bad. The second thing that happens when you inhale as if you're going to yawn, the corner of your neck goes down, like this. When the corner of your neck goes down, it means that the back of your tongue also goes down and your voice box goes down to a relaxed position. The vocal folds for the back of the tongue is when it is raised. For example, in the style of Shakira. Never, never. But when the back of your tongue is down, it will sound like this. Whenever, wherever. It is more loose and relaxed. If your voice box also is down, it will sound relaxed. The vocal fold for the voice box is when it is raised. It will sound like this. I'll be waiting for you. That will sound strangled. But if your voice box is down, it will sound relaxed, like this. I'll be waiting for you. The sound is much better and the volume is greatly improved. Hi, this is Teacher Jeanne. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, click subscribe and get more free content from me. Remember, anyone can sing!